Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome to another video, and this is completely different game. You might have seen the title and the thumbnail. Yes, this is Zenless Zone 0 or ZZZ for short. You might have remembered this one. I played this before during the first release, the patch 1.0. I did give my first impression on the game, and I didn't really like the game. I love the gameplay, the fighting, I really like it, but when it comes to story and progress through the story and those mini games or the puzzle you have to do was really annoying, especially the TV one. I did not like it. I don't know why we have to go through a TV which wasn't really related to story, but somehow it is related to story. So it was kind of annoying, and you're also forced to do the TV stuff during weekly. So it was kind of annoying. And story, I wasn't really a fan of it. I don't think it was a really target. I'm sure it is a really good story for other people, but for me, when I read it, gave it a try, I did not like it. So why did I decide to play ZZZ this time? Well, this year I want to actually try out new gacha games and also go back to the gacha I have played before. And ZZ was the one I quit and also saw the trailer. I was actually planning to play during 1.4, which was like 2 months ago. I was kind of busy and also was making other videos, focus on other games, so it was kind of hard to maintain that. And during 1.4, there was a character that I really want, an agent called Miyabi, because she was really cool during the beta. I have not played the beta, but during the beta, when I saw people stream it on the live stream, she looks really fun and really broken. But since I wasn't able to play during 1.4, she's pretty much gone now, so yeah, I was kind of late, almost 2 months late. That was the short story about my plan, which didn't go well. So instead of playing 1.4, I decided to play on 1.5 just to see how the game was, what have changed compared to 1.0, and give my impression on it. So in this video, I'm basically gonna talk my thoughts on the game, what have changed, what I dislike, what I like about the game, what have they improved, etc. Like everything that has been on this game for 2 weeks, I'm gonna talk about it. I will also talk about the story and my opinion on it. So I will try my best to not spoil too much, but if you don't want to risk it and you don't want to be spoiled when it comes to Zenless Zone 0, please skip during the story section so you don't get spoiled about the story. Because I have been inactive from Zenless Zone 0 for like 6-7 months, we get this weird video call. But I think this is actually really nice because you choose one of the siblings, either the brother or sister, and then you get a video call of one of them. And this is a really wholesome welcome back, which, you know, Sword Art in fact doesn't have that. Yes, Sword Art doesn't have that. I mean, we do get a welcome back from Asuna or Argo, but they are just telling you, hey, we have a new event that you need to check out. Or there's a new floor, time to explore. No reward. We are not getting any reward, but Zenless 0, they are giving some reward. I think any other gacha game does that. Hopefully they do that, but in Sword Art Factor, we don't have that. We just get a message from Asuna or Argo. That's it. They are forcing us to explore the new floor. Like, just go ahead. No Arcana gems. That's it. But here you get all our rewards, you get welcome back mission, and also you can try out all the standard 5-star, and they will help you clear the story or even the grinding stuff, which is really nice. I picked Lycon because he was really good at the beginning, and I really like him. I already have Rina and the other stuff. I don't want to really try it out, but you can also switch around as well, so you can try out all 5 standard characters, which is amazing. Also, we got a free 5-star, or in this case, this is a S-rank agent. I did not know that, so a free S-rank, really nice, and not gonna lie, he looks pretty handsome. The first thing I did was just explore the menu and stuff, and apparently we can actually choose the character we have. So if you have any of the 5-star, limited 5-star, you can actually choose them and go around with them, explore in the city. Actually really nice, because before in 1.0 we couldn't do that. We could only use one of the siblings and only go with them through the story, explore with them, that's it. But now we can explore with the agent we summoned for, which is actually really nice. I really like this one. Looking through most of the stuff from the menu, I'm not gonna lie, I think they've changed a lot. Before it was so much like a lot of stuff to go through and a lot of like unorganized, but this time just checking it, this feels like more organized, more easier to navigate and stuff, which I really like. This is really good update. This shows that the development, they actually listen to the feedback they are getting from the players, which I think is really good. So so far, not gonna lie, I think they changed a lot, really good. Other than that, most of the stuff was kind of similar to other games they have, like Honkai Star Rail or Genshin, for example, build recommendation, stats recommendation. I don't know which game that they implemented first, but hey, I've done it to all 3 games, so I guess that is fine. I've seen a lot of improvement, that's it. Just from the menu, I have not started the story, I have not started gameplay, but I've seen so far, just from the menu stuff, equipment, on the inventory, that improved a lot. So much have changed, not gonna lie. They even have a section where they all about the guide about each agent, what set they're using, what main stat they're recommending, or what substat they're recommending, what team building people are using, or what weapon people are recommending. I think this is a really nice guide to go explore, really easy to understand as well. And we don't have that in that many gacha games, I believe. Genshin don't have that, Honkai Star doesn't have that, even though I'm mostly active on those. I know Sword Art in fact doesn't have that. I guess Epic 7 has a similar system like this, but I think this is like more easier to understand and stuff. The stats, the weapon choice, the recommendation. I think this is a really nice way to help the beginner. For example, me that is clueless on what to build and what to play around, what team to choose. So this is a really nice section. After looking through all the menu, I also started to look around the surrounding, you to see what have changed, and apparently we can now have a look into Vi's room, our brother's room, and not lie, his room looks so clean, like much better than my room. I don't know if Wise is more organized than Belle, or just Belle is lazy to do her stuff, but hey, very nice to see his room. Like now we can have both his room and our room, I'll say. Really nice to see compared of both of the siblings, how they have their room. When it comes to combat, if you have seen my first impression when it comes to ZZZ, I love the combat, I love how it is, how you use the combination, etc. Definitely different how Honkai Star is and Genshin, I guess because they're 2 different genre, but ZZZ, I love the combat, like I said in my previous video. I love how ZZZ combat, I really enjoy it more than what the story. So when I first glance, think about what have they changed in combat, I started to do a simulator or something where you farm materials. I tried out to see how it was. At first glance, when I tried the combat, it was the same, basically. Same as how it was in the 1.0. I was like, what? They had not really changed anything in the combat? I guess it was already fine or something like that. But somehow it feels completely different. I don't know what have changed, but it still feels like something completely different. I'm not sure what it was. So I tried to do other content or other combat content. They're offering like something tower defense, no, tower climbing, or then we have also shield defense, I think it's called, something like that. After doing a little bit hard content, which I don't know if I'm good enough, but I just started to notice that each agent had their own ult. Yes, each agent had their own ult. If you did play during 1.0, if you remember, when you had a 3-man party, all those 3 were sharing the same ultimate. You want to figure out which one ult you want to use. Do you want to use the support ult, or do you want to use the sub DPS, or do you want to use your main damage dealer? But now, you can use all 3 agents ultimate. I was like, what? No way, this changed everything. This feels like a completely different game when it comes to combat, which I really like. Now we can spam all, doing some combination, keep the chain ongoing, which is actually really nice. So for combat, I think they've done good now. I think they chose the right way. So I think that combat, I think they did a great job, and I'm still learning. I mean, I'm not the best when it comes to fighting games, but hey, I'm still enjoying it. I really have fun trying out something new. So I love how they made the combat now, where we can now use 3 ult instead of 1. Really love it. So using your main damage dealer, then you can go switch to your support using their ultimate. So that is really nice. Something else that have changed is the TV system. Before, when you did your weekly stuff or when it went through the story, they removed some of the TV stuff, which I was like, what? They actually removed the TV. And as you know, I did not like the TV. I really hated TV because it was so annoying. I didn't know why they added the TV stuff, but now they completely remove it. And this game mode that you're seeing right now, before it was with TV, but now you can now explore with your characters. Like, wow, that changed so much. This is similar to Honkai Sora Simulate Universe, where you go into a portal, choose which one you want, either combating or use occurrence or adventure, event, etc. different events. So basically you go into a portal with different event stuff that can happen, either combat or use a random event. And they implement that into ZZZ. I think that was also good. I now enjoy more ZZZ, do other content inside the ZZZ. I love it. If I start to play ZZZ today, I will actually really enjoy this one. I think they've changed a lot of stuff. I'm glad they removed the TV because that thing was so annoying. It was okay if it was related to a story and stuff, but now this feels like much better. So combat, I love it how it is, and also you can also try out other agents. Like I don't know who they are. Right now I'm using Cheezer. Then we have I think she called Jane. I don't remember. I'm so bad with names. I think she called Jane, and then the fire girl that is having flamethrower, I think she called Bernice. So you can try out a different agent, see how they are. Not gonna lie, I don't know if this is a good team, but hey, that was the trial recommendation, so I used to use it. So you can try out different agent as a trial and then complete during this content that I'm doing. Being able to use other limited 5-star and use them as a trial to complete one of the content they're offering, that changed a lot. That's mean you can try out the agent, then giving a thought of if you should summon for them or not. You can save then your premium currency and wait when they are having a rerun. Spoiler alert, if you want to listen to this section, please skip ahead, but I will talk about the story now. Just briefly about it. In the previous video, I only completed chapter 1 and 2. I didn't do chapter 3 because I did not enjoy the story. So now, when I give it a second chance when it comes to story, they now have chapter 4 and 5. So 3, 4, 5, I have to do 3 and 4, 5, and also some story in the between of them. So that means I have to play more and more through the story. So I gave CC another chance for the story. I did chapter 3. I did not like it. I was not really enjoying it. I just want to skip it, that's it. But I have to listen, you see what the context they have and stuff, you to understand what the story was about. And we are introduced some of the character, but it doesn't feel like we got to know them that well. They just put the character like straight away into the story and that's it. We don't know so much about them. Maybe I have to do the agent story just to understand a little bit, which I have not done that. I have only been focused on the main story, that's all. But when it comes to chapter 3, it was nothing like really excited going through. The only thing I enjoyed during the chapter 3 was the combat, that's it. I just enjoyed doing all the combat with different agents that we was offering. What you're seeing right now is what they replaced TV. Before, when you did the story, you had to always go through the TV because you was acting as a bamboo that are guiding this agent, and this is what they saw. Meanwhile, we used to look at from other perspective, used through a TV, used a lot of puzzle. With removing the TV, we were able to explore with the agent. You see that orange ball I just collected? That was the stuff we had to do through the TV, but now you don't need to do that. You can actually collect those orange balls with the agent and explore. This was a good direction from the development. I am glad they removed the TV because it was annoying. I don't think a lot of players really enjoyed that, but being able to explore and use the agent through the story and following them, that is much better experience when it comes to story. And sometimes through the story, you are able to use the bamboo that you're exploring, do some puzzle, which I also really love. This is something what we had to do through the TV as well. But now when you're able to use it as a 3D, where you can actually control the bamboo moving around and jump around, that is much better experience. This is what I love. So props for hoyoverse for making this one. This is a good direction. I love it. And I will give you some points because of it. This is a good direction, good change when it comes to story. Good job. In chapter 4, we are introducing to a new agent that we're meeting, and they will be our companion. This story here, to be honest, I don't think it was that good, to be honest. I'm sure we get to know the agent a little bit, we get to know the story a little bit, and also spoiler some sad part, of course. But for me, it was like, alright, who cares? Move on. I just want to continue, finish the story, move on to chapter 5. That's it. That was my thoughts when I did chapter 4. I just tried to rush it. For me, when it comes to story, I will give them a chance and let them have my full attention and all my time on it. And if they don't reach my expectation, then I will give them a fair review on my honest opinion about the story. So chapter 4, it was just a ride. I didn't feel like impactful when I read it. The only thing I can say was good about chapter 4 is that you are getting more involved with the character, with the new characters, which is fine. You learn more about them and stuff. Last chapter, chapter 5, I would say that one was actually a really good one, because we got involved with all our characters, we got to learn more about them, all the gang was joining, I really enjoyed, and then we also learned about the sibling, a little bit about the backstory and stuff, how this accident happened to all the people. I think chapter 5 was a really good, something that should keep going, or make a chapter that is much better than chapter 5 or kind of similar. So I think chapter 5 was really good. I really enjoyed it. So if I will rate all the chapter 1, 1 of 10, chapter 2, 1 of 10, chapter 3, 3 of 10, chapter 4, 3 of 10, chapter 5, 7 of 10. That's how I will rate the chapter 5. So yeah, hopefully I did not spoil too much about the story, but that was my honest opinion about the story so far. And what do I expect more in the future if I will come back to ZZZ? Well, something more into the story, more about the background, the lore behind it, you know, that will be interesting to see other than just like between the present. I think I'm more into the past than the present in ZZZ. So if we get more about the past, how it happened stuff, that will be more interesting to read and listen to. So that was the combat and the story, and I think that was everything I want to go through. There were a lot of stuff that I really enjoy, especially this one. They have an event right now where you can play Fall Guys. Kind of interesting that they added Fall Guys into CC. And I play Fall Guys, I really enjoy it, but something feels so different when it comes to CC. Is it because it's easier? Control or something like that? It feels much easier to control your character compared to Fall Guys, which more skill, more harder to use a character. I don't know what feels so different, but it feels like CC, it was more easier to play the Fall Guys compared to the original Fall Guys game. But yeah, this was a fun event as well. So overall, what do I think about CC today? Well, I think CC have improved a lot and I really enjoyed mostly the combat and stuff. So if CC was my main game, I will actually keep going playing. But too bad I have other games to explore, and I already have some games that I enjoy more. For example, Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. I enjoy those games more than CCC. But if I started to play CCC today and not other games, I will actually say will be my main game for sure. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully this was a not long recording. Hopefully, let's see when I edit it. Overall, I would say CC was fun. I really enjoy coming back to it, and yeah. So next game, what should I come back to? Well, stay tuned for that. So yeah, next time, when will I play CC? Well, we'll see, maybe 2 point something, maybe 2.5 if I want to come back. We'll see, I will definitely come back to CC again, just to get Miyabi after, and then I will stop again. That's me. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary about the CC. And if there are any games that you want me to come back to, or any gacha game you want me to try out, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.